Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into the world of one of the most fascinating and adorable creatures on the planet, the axolotl. You might have seen these little guys in video games or as popular pets, but there's so much more to them than just their cute, smiley faces. They're like real-life Pokémon with some truly mind-blowing abilities. So get ready, because we're about to explore 10 amazing facts about axolotls that you absolutely must know. Let's get started. Fact number 1. Axolotls are the ultimate Peter Pan of the animal kingdom. What does that mean? It means they never truly grow up. This phenomenon is called neoteny. Unlike most amphibians that undergo metamorphosis, think a tadpole turning into a frog, axolotls usually keep their juvenile features for their entire lives. They retain their feathery external gills, their tail fin, and stay fully aquatic. It's like they found the fountain of youth and decided to just stay a kid forever. While they can be induced to metamorphose in a lab, in the wild, they're perfectly happy living their best life as aquatic teenagers. Coming in at number 2, they're masters of regeneration. And I don't just mean they can regrow a lost tail, like some lizards. Axolotls take it to a whole other level. They can regenerate entire limbs, parts of their brain, their spinal cord, and even vital organs like their heart. If a leg gets injured or lost, they don't just grow back a stump. They grow back a perfect, fully functional new leg, complete with bones, muscles, and nerves. Scientists are incredibly fascinated by this ability, hoping to one day unlock these secrets to help with human medicine. Imagine the possibilities. Fact number 3 might surprise you. Axolotls are critically endangered in the wild. Despite their popularity as pets around the world, their natural habitat is incredibly small and under threat. These unique amphibians originally come from just 2 lakes near Mexico City, Lake Xochimilco and Lake Calco. Sadly, Lake Calco no longer exists, and Lake Xochimilco is facing serious issues from pollution and urbanization. The introduction of invasive fishes like tilapia and carp, which prey on young axolotls and compete for food, has also pushed their wild population to the brink of extinction. It's a stark reminder that we need to protect their fragile ecosystem. All right, let's move on to fact number 4. Those fluffy, feather-like things on their head aren't just for show. Those are their gills. Unlike most amphibians that develop lungs and breathe air as adults, axolotls use these elaborate external gills to breathe underwater. The frilly filaments, called rami, are covered in tiny capillaries that absorb oxygen directly from the water. The more they wave them around, the more oxygen they can take in. It's an incredibly efficient system, and also gives them their signature, almost regal appearance. They can also gulp air from the surface if they need to, but these gills are their primary respiratory organs. Fact number 5. Axolotls have some pretty quirky eating habits. They're carnivores, and in the wild, they'll eat anything small enough to fit in their mouths, like worms, insects, mollusks, and even small fish. But how they eat is what's really cool. They don't have strong teeth for chewing. Instead, they use a suction method. When prey gets close, they open their mouths with incredible speed, creating a vacuum that sucks in both the water and their unfortunate meal. It happens in a split second. They then swallow their food whole. So it's less of a bite and more of a powerful underwater slurp. Ready for fact number 6? Their name has a fascinating origin. Axolotl comes from the Nahuatl language, the language of the ancient Aztecs. It is typically translated as water dog, atl meaning water, and xolotl meaning dog. The name is tied to the Aztec god of fire and lightning, Xolotl, who, according to legend, transformed himself into an axolotl to escape being sacrificed. It is amazing to think that these creatures were so significant that they became part of the mythology of an entire civilization. They were even considered a delicacy by the Aztecs. Fact number 7 delves into their senses. Axolotls have pretty poor eyesight. Their eyes are small, lidless, and not very well developed. They can detect movement, which helps them spot potential predators or prey, but they can't see fine details. So, how do they navigate and hunt so effectively? They rely heavily on their other senses. They have a fantastic sense of smell, which helps them locate food. But their secret weapon is their lateral line system, a series of sensory pores along their body that detect vibrations and changes in water pressure. This allows them to feel their surroundings with incredible precision, making up for what they lack in vision. Now for fact number 8, which is all about variety. When you think of an axolotl, you might picture the pale pink, white one, which is known as a leucistic morph. But they actually come in a wide range of colors. In the wild, their most common color is a dark, mottled brown or black, which provides excellent camouflage. Through captive breeding, however, we now have all sorts of amazing color morphs. There are golden albinos, melanoids, which are all black, and even GFP axolotls. GFP stands for green fluorescent protein, and these axolotls were genetically modified with jellyfish DNA, so they literally glow bright green under a black light. How cool is that? Let's get to fact number 9. Axolotls are solitary creatures. Despite their friendly-looking smiles, they aren't very social animals and generally prefer to live alone. In captivity, housing multiple axolotls together can be tricky. Younger axolotls, in particular, are known to be cannibalistic. If they get hungry, they might nip at the limbs or gills of their tank mates. While this behavior tends to decrease as they get older, it's always a risk. That incredible regeneration ability certainly comes in handy when your sibling decides your leg looks like a tasty snack. So, if you ever consider keeping one, it's often best to give them their own space. And finally, fact number 10. They can live surprisingly long lives. For such a small and delicate-looking amphibian, axolotls are incredibly hardy. In a well-maintained, stress-free environment in captivity, they can easily live for 10 to 15 years. Some have even been reported to live over 20 years. This is quite a long time for an amphibian of their size. Their slow metabolism and neotenic state likely contribute to this longevity. It means that getting an axolotl as a pet is a serious, long-term commitment, but also a long-term friendship with one of nature's most unique creations. So there you have it, 10 incredible facts that make the axolotl one of the most remarkable animals on Earth. From their eternal youth and superpower-like regeneration to their ancient name and surprising longevity, they are truly in a league of their own. It's a reminder of how wonderfully weird and diverse our planet's wildlife can be. It also highlights the importance of conservation efforts to protect these water dogs in their native habitat, ensuring they don't just exist in our aquariums, but continue to thrive in the wild. What did you think? Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know down in the comments. I love reading your thoughts and seeing what you guys find interesting. And if you enjoyed learning about the amazing axolotl, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the animal kingdom. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.